Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Drummond again, and I'm back with another book. This one is one of my favorites. It is called Over in the Garden, and it is written by Jennifer Ward and illustrated by Kenneth J. Spengler. It's a great book for any time of year, but especially in the spring and summer. And it's also a counting book, so we're going to start with 1 and end up at 10 by the end. And there are a few hidden pictures, sort of, in this book, too. So if you stick with me till the end, I will show you the hidden pictures. When we open up the front cover, we get the title page. And the next page is the publisher information. And the next page is the dedication page. And now we can get started. Over in the garden in the early morning sun lived a mother praying mantis and her little mantis one. Pounce, said the mother, I pounce, said the one. So they pounced and they hunted in the early morning sun. And how many insects will there be this time? 2, that's right. Over in the garden where the sunflowers grew lived a mother ladybug and her little beetles too. Crawl, said the mother, we crawl, said the two. So they crawled over petals where the sunflowers grew. Do you know what critter's next? The dragonfly. Over in the garden near the old shady tree lived a mother dragonfly and her little dragons 3. Zip, said the mother, we zip, said the 3. So they zipped and they zoomed near the old shady tree. What critter's next? That's right, snails. And how many will there be? 4. Over in the garden on the damp earthy floor lived a quiet mother snail and her baby snails 4. Slither, said the mother, we slither, said the 4. So they slithered and they slid on the damp earthy floor. And what critter next? Bumblebees. And how many will there be? You got it, 5. Over in the garden where the apple blossoms thrive lived a colony of bees and their little bees 5. Buzz, said the workers, we buzz, said the 5. So they buzzed and they flew where the apple blossoms thrive. All right, I'll admit this is not Mrs. Drummond's favorite page of this book. What critter is next? Yeah, spiders. And how many will there be? You got it, 6. Over in the garden where the vines and berries mix lived a little mother spider and her baby spiders 6. Jump, said the mother, we jump, said the 6. So they jumped through the garden where the vines and berries mix. So what's our next critter? Look closely. It's not the butterfly. And how many will there be? 7. Over in the garden where the flowers grow toward heaven lived a mother butterfly and her caterpillars 7. Nibble, said the mother, we nibble, said the 7. So they nibbled and they climbed where the flowers grow toward heaven. Ooh, this next critter is a fun one. Yeah, roly-polies. And how many will there be? 8. Over in the garden by the old wooden gate lived a mother roly-poly and her little babies 8. Roll, said the mother, we roll, said the 8. So they rolled and they curled by the old wooden gate. What critter have we now? Yes. And how many? Yes. Over in the garden on a long curly vine crawled a group of soldier ants and their little workers 9. March, said the soldiers, we march, said the 9. So they marched and they crawled up the long curly vine. And our last critter might be my favorite. Do you call them lightning bugs or fireflies? Well, either way, how many will there be? Yep, we're going to end it with 10. Over in the garden where the moon shines again lived a mother firefly and her little beetles 10. Glow, said the mother, we glow, said the 10. So they glowed and they flashed where the moon shines again. And as they do in most of the books I read you, at the end they put the music so we know how the song goes. Now, that's our story and it's over now, but if you want to, we can now talk about those hidden pictures. Remember how it was a counting book and it started with 1 and went all the way up to 10? Well, on each page, the number is hidden within the picture. Let's take a look. As you're looking, you may want to pause the video to give yourself enough time to find it yourself before I show you the answer. So here's our first page with 1 praying mantis, so we're looking for the number 1. If you want a hint, I will tell you it's on the left page. And there it is. Now there were 2 ladybugs on this page, so we're looking for the hidden number 2. And again, this one's on the left side of the page if you're looking for it. And there it is, up in the clouds. On this page there were 3 dragonflies, so we're looking for the number 3. And again, if you're stumped, I can tell you that it is on the left side of the page. And look, they turned the number 3 into a lily pad. There were 4 snails, so we are looking for the number 4. And this time, it's on the right side of the page. There it is. They made it look like a mushroom. All right, 5 bumblebees. You're looking for the number 5. This is a tough one. Okay, I'll tell you. It's on the right side of the page. Yeah, this one's hard to see. It was part of the spider web up there. Speaking of spider webs, we're on the spiders now, and we're looking for the number 6. And again, this one is on the right side of the page. And there it is. They made it a spiral right on top of one of the baby spiders. 7 caterpillars. Let's find the number 7. Should I give you the hint? It's on the right side of the page again. There it is. They made it look like the veins of one of the leaves. I bet some of you will find this one pretty quickly. There are 8 roly-polies, so you're looking for the number 8. I'm not even going to tell you which page this one's on. Yep, it's the number on the garden gate. Well, while the roly-poly one wasn't so hard, the ant one is probably the hardest one in the book, in my opinion. We're looking for the number 9. And there it is. The 9 is a curly, curly vine. And finally, we have 10 fireflies. We're looking for the number 10. Where in the illustration is the number 10? I'll let you know. It is on the left side of the page. And there it is. They made it part of the sunflower, one of the petals. And now you know a little bit about why I like this book so much. There's counting, there are insects, there are hidden pictures, and most of all, there's a really fun song. So I hope you enjoyed Over in the Garden.